Welcome to another episode of the We Can't Dunk podcast. I'll be your host, Sergio Habanero Mendez, and with me is my co-host, Carlos the Space Patino.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Almost had a stroke right now. I forgot.
No.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was like Sergio Mendez. Yeah, but we're got our All-Star Weekend episode tonight. That's what we're gonna be covering tonight. We had
Yeah,
our started a lot earlier than we originally thought or like noticed. We thought it was like gonna be around this time or like maybe like ending around this time, if anything.
yeah. Well, yeah,
But
for sure. I mean, to
yeah.
me, it made no sense. I mean, when you think about it, when it's like, oh, they probably want like the other coast to like watch it, and they want to like maximize the amount of eyeballs that can watch it.
Hmm.
But at the same time, dude, it's LA, dude. Like, the the hell? What do
Yeah.
you want, dude? Like, I wanted it to be on right now. That would have made more sense because it's like.
Yeah.
Because when they say like, oh, it's All-Star Saturday night, it's All-Star Sunday night, you can't even really call it that anymore.
Yeah, because I think they were done by you said 6 last night for the
Dude,
stuff.
they were done like 2 hours ago. You know, like that was like around 5 o'clock. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. No,
You know?
it was a little weird. I don't know. They need to figure this out. Like there
Hmm.
has to be something that gives players an incentive, but at the same time, like when people don't care, they don't care, like
Hmm. Well,
so
I will say this. Did you watch at all? Did you watch any
I
of it?
watched the last two games tonight.
Okay. So I watched all of them.
Okay.
Right. So I watched all of them. First three games were pretty good. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. They were actually playing defense. They were actually, running some plays, and they were actually trying to win.
Hmm.
But as soon as the world team got eliminated, then I feel like that's when they were just like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
They kind of got back to that because it was the last game, the one for the championship, I guess.
Hmm.
That one was ass. Like it was like
Yeah,
lopsided,
they
and
started getting killed.
yeah, it was just like I don't know if they just got gassed out because the way it was three teams. It
Hmm.
was three teams. It was the USA Stars, it was the World Team, and then it was the USA Stripes.
Yeah.
So it ended up being like a little tournament type of thing where everyone kind of faced each other. So you got to see everyone play against each other at least one time.
Yeah.
And it ended up being so the world was knocked out, and that left the two USA teams where it was just like, all right, cool, USA, we do have the best basketball players.
Yeah.
What's up? But then like you watch the championship game, and it's just like, so the USA Stars was like the younger generation. It was
Yeah.
the younger players. It was the Ant-Man. It was the like I'm forgetting who it was, like the Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
It was like the younger squad.
It was literally, yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
there was a single old I'd be surprised if there was outside of Devin Booker anybody over the age of 25.
Right. Right. And then the NBA Stripes were like the older, what they call the old heads.
Hmm.
So you had the LeBron, you had the KD, the Kawhi Leonard, you had all these older players. I think
Yeah,
I think
you
I
had the
think
Unks.
I think Steph was also supposed to be part of the Stripes. However, he didn't play because of injury.
Yeah.
So it was like the older. We're just like, I mean, don't you want to take it to the youngins and show them that you're still the guys, So it's just like you kind of let them just run you through. Here's the thing, they did play against each other.
Yeah.
I think the second game they played against each other, and it was a close game. I think they won by like three. So
The one against the world. I
the,
think it was Stripes versus the world.
no, cause so it was like, so the first game was Stars versus the World,
Hmm.
and then it was Stars versus the Stripes, and that was a
Okay.
2-point game in favor of the Stripes. So they had won that game already, and then it was World against the Stripes. And then that one was, and then because like since they're doing this like round robin kind of tournament style thing, like they have to avoid any sort of tiebreakers because it's like you can't go on forever.
Yeah.
And what if every team wins one?
Hmm.
So it had to come down to like the point differential.
Yeah.
So for the game against World and Stripes, I believe World needed to win by at least 3 points, and Stripes could have lost by 1 point and still moved on,
Yeah, that's
which
what it
that
came down to.
would have been disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank goodness they won by three, the Stripes, and then the last game, which was for the All-Star Championship, it was Stars versus Stripes, and the Stars just played, and the Stripes kind of, I don't know what it was. They just were like, hey, you know what? We've been doing this a little too long today. We're kind of done.
Yeah.
But it was 47 to 21, and it was like I remember like the first, I don't know, first 6 minutes of that game, it
Hmm.
was like 19 to 1. Like
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like,
pretty bad. Yeah.
God, yeah. Where it was just like I got flashbacks of like when players don't care.
Yeah.
It's just because like if you really think about it, for a team to come back from a deficit like that, where it was like an 18 to 1 or like 19 to 1 or whatever, like your team has to really try to win. And if you're really gonna try to win, then you're gonna risk your body. And I don't think
Yeah.
any of them wanted to do that at that point. They were just like, well, that was it. You
Yeah.
know? I think within the first 6 minutes, they were like, I think we're done, guys. Like, I
Hmm.
think that's it. Yeah.
Because like none of their threes were falling. That was the
No,
thing.
no.
And
And
like
I think
all
they were, and
that's
I think
it.
they were, yeah, they were just trying to like win it with the threes at the end because they were like, I don't want to be running back and forth too much. I don't want to like, I don't
Yeah.
want to be crashing the glass and all that. Like I just feel like at that point they were just like they were kind of over it. But if you really think about it, this format, because each round was what 12 minutes.
Yeah. 12
Each
minutes.
round was 12 minutes, so there wasn't a ceiling, so it wasn't like first to 45. It wasn't the first to 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I personally didn't like that last season.
Okay.
It just seemed way too quick, and in between each quarter, they just filled it with bullshit. We're
Hmm.
just like I didn't want to. That's not why I'm watching any of it. Like that's not ever why I watch basketball for all the bullshit in between.
Hmm.
Don't care, doesn't matter. So this one where we're just like, okay, it's only gonna be 12 minutes. Is there's no like scoring limit. Like you could just keep going. You kind of want to score more just in case you want to hit that point differential.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, we just saw one whole game
Yeah. That's all
because
it really was.
it was if each round was 12 minutes and there was 4 rounds, that's a basketball game right there.
Yeah. There was
We
four
just saw
there was a full game played.
Yeah, there was 4 quarters of basketball and 3 out of the 4 quarters were very competitive.
I wonder if they ever decided to do, I mean, I guess they kind of tried to, but like first to 21. They just straight up do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what they did last year,
Yeah.
like where they did first to 40,
Yeah.
and then the last game was like first to 25 or some shit.
Yeah. Hmm.
I kind of didn't like that
Yeah, I don't know. They I
because
think you
they're
get people trying at a certain point, but I don't know.
sure, but like I think with a clock, it's there's some sort of level of if they do want to win, there's some sort of level of desperation. We got 2 more minutes to try to freaking win this game,
Yeah,
which nobody really thinks like that in the All-Star, but still, it's the illusion. They could pretend, they could act like,
they could pretend. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, how was this thing? Trying to see. I'm looking at like last year's game, that's why.
Yeah, I think last year's game was the East West and the instead of World it was the Rising Stars. So it was the like the rookies, the best of the rookies,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of like all stars or players, former players that didn't really like that because they're like, why are they playing against all stars? They just got here,
Yeah.
type of deal, and that made sense. So for them to switch it up and instead of doing it with the Rising Stars and to do it with the World players, that kind of made a lot of sense to me.
Hmm.
It made more sense.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do for next season. So, I don't know, 'cause you could essentially just do what they did this year and see what you can get from there. Yeah, two composed of American players, one of international players. Yeah, like you could essentially do that. You know,
Yeah.
here's a hot. thing that I would do. I don't know. I don't know if it would ever work, but an all-star game between the best of the NBA versus like the best of the Euro League. Because now we're talking about pride.
Hmm.
Because now we're talking about not only just international pride, but like league pride, you know?
Hmm.
So I don't know.
I like that. I like that. I would say, how would we mix everything up?
Hmm.
We put the all stars of the NBA and WNBA together. We make teams mixed up with both of them.
Okay. Like let's just say two WNBA, three NBA guys. And then just you know what? I'm not hating on that.
The more you think about it, right?
Yeah, the more you think about it, because then you have to start thinking about how you roster construction, dude. Like, who do we have? Because like, let's say
Hmm.
you had a Jalen Duren, you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, now we need a big guy. Like now we can't have
Hmm.
like a Cameron Brink guarding him.
Yeah. But like you could have like a Caitlin Clark shooting outside, being
Yeah,
defended by Steph Curry or whatever.
something like that.
Something like that. You could do something like that. You could have some sort of like co-ed type of all-star game.
Yeah, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And that'll get people to like kind of notice the WNBA a little more,
Yeah, because
get to know the players a little
could
more.
you imagine like Caitlin Clark hitting a step back on somebody?
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
because that's something she physically could do, a step
Hmm.
back on somebody.
Or also, can you imagine Wembanyama just dunking with his nuts in his face to like
He basically did that
to
today,
Sabrina? What if we did it to like Sabrina?
just dunking on
Just
her.
boom, just dunked on her like hard. Like that'll be a cool ass poster that you could never get anywhere unless you
Honestly,
used
yeah.
AI. Unless you use AI, you couldn't get that poster. However, if we were to change the All-Star format to include WNBA players, we can get that poster.
I'm not hating on that. I
I'm
would
not
have
mad
to
at it
see,
either.
yeah. It was it's like it's like a joke. It's got baby legs, you know? It's
Hmm.
got legs. It's little baby legs, but
Little
there's
baby
something there.
legs, but you know they could grow.
They could
You know
grow.
they
They
can
could
grow
grow.
into something. They could grow into some sort of monster. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? Um, I thought it was hilarious when I was like watching the game, and there I think it was Jamal Crawford. I think he was saying something about how LeBron should have played better defense on Wemby,
Hmm.
and then I saw it, and then I was like, did he just ignore the fact that he also pushed through Kawhi and
Hmm.
like and then dunked on LeBron? I was like, there is no way Prime LeBron would even stop Wemby.
Yeah, I
Just
mean, with
physically impossible.
there was no stopping. Wemby was the one that was trying the hardest for the world team,
Yeah.
100%. Because Jokic didn't play. He
No.
barely played. Luka barely played.
Yeah.
Siakam,
Hmm.
he played, but you know,
Yeah.
it's just let's see, Jamal Murray balled out in one of the games, maybe
Yeah.
like in a good part of the game. Um, Norman Powell didn't do shit.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
You know what was funny? I told my friend, I was like, ain't no way they just slapped on the Jamaican flag on him and said, get over there, brokey.
get over to the get over to the world team. And then, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, like you're not American. Get over to the Jamaican
No, see,
side, brokey.
when I saw that too, I was just like, wait a minute, I didn't know that shit. I don't know he
Yeah.
was
I
gonna
was
play
like,
for the world
ain't
team.
no way they looked up his family ancestry. It was like, no, you're
Hmm.
Jamaican, brother. You're not American.
You're Jamaican, brother. Get out of here.
All because of fucking Shay. Shay had to get injured.
Yeah, that's all that happened.
That's how that happened. I was like, God
Hmm.
damn it. Listen, I should have been more specific. I made Norman Powell an NBA All-Star, and I will die on that hill. I willed it into existence, but I did
Yeah,
not I did not clarify or specify that he would be on Team USA. That was my bad. That's on me, Norman. My bad.
yeah. So he didn't really do much.
No.
Alper and Shangoon didn't really do much.
Mm-mm.
It was really all like the
The
Wemby show.
yeah, let me see. Wemby and I gotta go look at this team again. Wemby, Jamal, Siakam.
Jamal.
Cat didn't really do much either, which is
Not really.
disappointing.
I mean, he hit some pretty deep ass threes, but it was just like, do more of that. Like,
Yeah.
have some fun out there. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, so it was really just the Wemby show.
I don't know. This whole All-Star weekend was kind of like it could have just not happened.
Hmm.
and I think life would have just moved on.
Yeah.
Like if they did some sort of like fan meetup for the fans,
Yeah.
you get to meet the all stars, and then they just close the doors and that's it. Like that would have been. Because look,
Yeah.
watch. How much of the All Star Weekend did you watch at all, starting
Not
Friday?
not much, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I watched the last of the Celebrity All-Star game and then whatever it was today.
And you had what? I saw that in the Celebrity All Star game. Shames had a
Oh,
big
Shams.
nothing. Shams had like nothing. Like, where he's just like, "Why are you reporting
Uh,
on basketball, dude?" And I saw the like on the sideline, Giannis was there, and the whole time he was like, "You fucking suck," type of bullshit, you know?
yeah.
Because it's like you're the one that is always breaking news, tearing fucking teams apart and shit.
Yeah, you're the yeah, because not even Woj would do some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because the
So
thing I liked about Woj is he would report shit and it 9 times out of 10 it happened, and when it didn't, he just left it alone.
yeah, yeah. The thing about Shams is like he'll be like, "Oh, it's reported that they want to trade this person." I was like, "Well, you don't have to report on what they want to do. Just report when it happens,
Yeah, but
sir."
be the first one that,
Yeah,
that's it, because
because
that's what makes you reliable.
that's how players start to doubt their franchise. They start to doubt the team that they play for. They're like, "Oh, they want to trade me, then I don't want to fucking play anymore." And then that
Yeah.
just creates unnecessary tension, and then it kind of fucks up the whole vibe
Yeah.
of a team. It messes up the whole messes everything up, you know.
Yeah.
Internally, mentally, even though like I'm pretty sure a lot of players in the league understand that it is a business and this is kind of the things that happen, but still, like you don't want to fucking come on. Why that's not breaking news.
Yeah, it's not. It's like we haven't gotten breaking news like since Luca.
Hmm.
And then even before that, I don't think there's been a crazy ass trade like that except for maybe like Kevin Durant to the Warriors.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even a trade. That was just a signing. But even then, it was just kind of like, holy shit. We haven't had a holy shit trade since Luca.
No,
I mean,
not like that. Not on that magnitude, no.
yeah, between probably that Kevin Durant stuff to the Warriors and Luca, I don't think there's been like a crazy trade to go there.
Yeah.
We've seen chaotic stuff happen like
Yeah.
James Harden and Ben Simmons, all that stuff with Brooklyn and Houston. Like we've seen that stuff, but there hasn't been I don't know if we saw Anthony Edwards go to like Miami and then Jokic also go to like something insane like that.
Right.
We haven't seen anything that's like generational redefining of
Hmm.
the league or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean like so All-Star Friday night which was it was that and so I didn't watch the celebrity game.
Hmm.
I watched the what is it called? The Rising Stars.
Uh-huh.
I watched that and it was that was they played in the format that they did last season
Okay.
as far as the All-Star goes. So they had like a point limit. They didn't have a time limit, they had a point limit.
Okay.
So like I had saw that and it was all right. It was cool, but you know, obviously it was um it's just the rookies, you know. They of course they're
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
and you see some like potential of like what these guys could be, but you're watching the rookies, you know, like it's
Yeah. They're still figuring it out.
they're still figuring everything out
Hmm.
and you know, I don't think you need to celebrate that right away. I think the only like as a rookie, the only thing that you can be celebrated for is if you got rookie of the year.
Yeah. And even that sometimes it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Because
Right. You could still be on a losing team and still be rookie of the year.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure Malcolm Brogdon won Rookie of the Year, didn't he?
Mm. I think he was like 37 too when it happened. He was like
Malcolm
old as fuck.
Brogdon.
Yeah, he was
Dang.
old already. Yeah,
Malcolm Brogdon.
I think he was like a really old rookie.
2017. So he's 33 right now. So that was in 27. That was 9 years ago. So that yeah. So he was 24. God damn. If we're going by just straight math, yeah. Because
Yeah,
I wonder if he just missed the season. That's why.
probably
I don't know.
maybe could be that. But so that was what I watched on Friday, and that was really all that there was, you
Hmm.
know. So once that was over, it was over,
Yeah.
and there was really nothing else to watch after that. So they had like the HBC Classic afterwards that was
Uh-huh.
happening at the forum, and I was starting to watch that, but I was just like, I don't, nah, I'm just not gonna watch
Yeah.
because it's like, I mean, I could watch it and have a good time, but I was just like, I'm kind of done with tonight, you know. It was Friday. Um, had a long day at work and all that shit. I was kind of looking forward to like All-Star
Yeah.
weekend, but at the same time, I was just like, I don't want to look forward to it just to be let down by
Yeah.
lack of effort. And so All-Star Saturday, this is when I realized that all this shit was happening early.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. So it's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna, enjoy some time with the wife, have something to eat, Uh, and then like afterwards, when everything winds down, go ahead and it probably won't be too late to watch all the action.
Hmm.
Turn on the TV, all that shit was over.
Yeah.
All of it was over. Shit started way too early. I think I saw maybe the last round of the dunk contest.
Yeah.
So it was the let's see, the what do they call it? The shooting stars now.
Yeah. Hmm.
So it used to be the skills challenge, but now they're doing the shooting stars,
Yeah.
in which Team Knicks won.
Hmm.
The 3-point contest I also missed, but Damian Lillard came out of
Torn Achilles and
injury.
all.
Yeah, torn Achilles and all, fucking beat everybody at the 3-point contest. Well, shame on you motherfuckers for not being
Yeah.
able to beat someone who hasn't been active.
Has half a leg.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, oh, you guys should have tried a little harder,
Yeah.
been a little bit more accurate, because Dame came came out from injury. Still, probably still not 100%.
Yeah.
Wins a 3-point contest and goes right back to his rehab.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
because
come
he's
on,
not
guys.
like yeah, he's not game ready. He's probably like I can shoot, but I can't fucking play, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where
It,
he's at.
it had to have been his choice, though, right? You can't make someone do
Yeah,
the three
yeah,
point
he's probably
contest.
like, "Oh, I want to see where I'm at."
Yeah,
You know, and all of that. And because he's not like having to defend anybody, so
yeah. Probably
yeah.
wanted to do something competitive for once as well, too, just to compete in some sort of way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. And he ended up walking away with the trophy on
Yeah.
that day.
Good for him. You know what?
Yeah.
Good for him.
And
Uh,
then Keyshawn and Johnson wins the slam dunk contest, and
did not
slam
watch
dunk
that.
the slam dunk contest was not so good.
I saw Jackson Hayes did a regular ass dunk.
Jackson Hayes he did one cool ass dunk, like his second dunk was pretty cool, where he put it
The
in between his
underneath.
legs.
Hmm.
Yeah, he put between the legs midair, and he fucking dunked it. That was pretty cool. But his first dunk it was just a regular dunk. Like even his in-game dunks, even for him, even for Jackson Hayes, his in-game dunks are way more explosive than that dunk
Yeah.
that he did. And he knew it too. You could tell. At least there was that. You could tell, like, but like I don't know, like they're not allowed to use props anymore, right? Like
I don't know.
is that a thing? Because I haven't seen someone bring out a car or a bus or a fucking,
A horse.
a line of school children or whatever the hell. Like there's no. Oh, Jokic, imagine he dunks
Dude,
dunks
that
over a
fool could
horse.
jump this high, bro.
Yeah. A mini horse. What about a mini horse?
A mini horse. Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious. Dude,
Yeah.
imagine Jackie hits the horse.
hmm Yeah.
Oh
So
man,
no, he
my
just retires.
horse.
He retires right then and there. Just take care of this horse. So yeah, that was the slam dunk contest. All this shit was over before 5:30
Yeah,
p.m.
yeah.
And then after that, like, what do you do? Like, I don't know if it was like because it's LA and they don't want to keep people out too late because then people start getting robbed or whatever the
People
fuck.
start
No,
shooting each other.
start shooting and stabbing each other. But like, I don't know. So All-Star Saturday, that was All-Star Saturday, and obviously today is All-Star Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's fucking I don't know. It's just I'm telling you, like I was watching and like I knew it was like they're slowly little by little kind of getting it.
yeah,
Like it's starting to grab my attention, and I knew that they grabbed my attention because I was like, oh cool, like I can drink to this.
yeah.
Like I was like, oh cool, like I'm gonna drink a couple beers, catch a little buzz, and watch this shit, and so I had fun. I had fun the first three games. Like I was invested. It was cool. It's just yeah. It was like one game. Someone had something cool that they did, and then after that, that was it. They did their cool shit, and then that was it. You know, like Jalen Brown got a couple dunks, hit a three, maybe a nice turnaround, and after that he was done. Same thing with with De'Aaron Fox. He hits the game-winning three. That's it. No more.
Nothing else.
I've done enough. You know, I've done enough for the night. You know, LeBron, same thing. You know, got a block, got a couple dunks, maybe a nice couple threes, and then he was just like, "All right, guys, I've I've done my job.
Yeah,
I
because
showed up. I played."
honestly, I think it's one of those things where it's like I just want somebody to do like share the wealth and like everybody does like two crazy things, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I think they should do like they should just play park ball, dude. Fuck it. Just, go to Rucker Park, or some shit. I think next season is gonna be in Phoenix.
Yeah, 2027.
So I mean, like, I don't know, man. Maybe they should like instead of like the dunk contest. I mean, they could do the dunk contest, but instead of like doing like this shooting stars shit, they should do like horse. They should do like king of the court. They should do like 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Like they should do like a mixture of all these things on Saturday night. On Sunday, we could still do this whole USA versus the world type of thing. The best of the NBA versus EuroLeague would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But like I think that like All-Star Saturday night needs to be, it's Saturday, dude. It should be kind of epic as well,
Yeah.
it's it shouldn't be like the peak of the night of the weekend, but it should be close.
Hmm.
So like I just think they need to just add a little more events. I think that's what they need to do. When it comes to like All-Star Saturday night,
Yeah.
they need to add more events. Because like with those three events and they're done by 5:30 p.m.,
Hmm.
like nobody's even tired at that time.
Yeah. I feel like
You could
the
still go
last
to
year it
the
took way too long.
you could still go to the store
Yeah.
at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
and then be
Honestly.
like, "All right, what else could I do?" You could run errands at 5:30.
Yeah.
You could,
I did go to the store right after.
that's what I'm saying, like and it's like that's way too early for them to be finishing. Like they should not be starting so early.
No, yeah, they really shouldn't. I'm
If
like watching
people
like the replay right now, so I'm just like looking at all this crazy shit. But yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean if people want to watch like that are not where it's at, then fucking set an alarm then, dude.
Yeah.
Sentinel, that's their problem for living somewhere else, or like it's not, I wouldn't even say it's their problem, but it's like, I mean, like that's maybe next year it'll be in the East Coast and you'll get to watch, or
Yeah.
whatever. Like maybe the year after that maybe they'll do one in London or something, and then we'll be the ones that get,
I wouldn't put it past them. The
yeah.
way it's going.
Yeah, I mean, if they're doing the whole like USA versus the world thing, I'm pretty sure Paris is gonna be on there where they're gonna do it. Oh, in Mexico.
They already have game like regular
Hmm.
season games in Mexico, in London, and in Germany and France and all that.
Yeah.
So why not? I mean, they're basically inching their way towards there.
Hmm. Like
So
yeah, like an all-star, event. It's just like the all-star isn't like an event like people like, I think the NBA and they want it to be kind of like the Olympics. They want it to be kind of like FIFA, where it's just like, oh, this is the biggest celebration of basketball, of the basketball players. I was like, and it kind of is supposed to be that, but it's just like it's not that interesting.
yeah.
It's just you can't. I don't know what they could do. I mean, they could freaking throw guns and knives onto the floor and see what the players do with that. They should do
Some
like
gladiator shit.
or yeah, or maybe they should do like instead of playing basketball, they could box each other.
That's
You
what
know,
you want? Box them?
I mean that's not what I want. I want like honestly, I just take a week break if this is what's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Just take a week break. Um, yeah, it's like when you win all NBA,
Yeah.
you don't play a game because of it.
That's true.
You just get selected as all NBA. Just get selected as an all star,
Hmm.
and then that's it. We move on with the rest of the season in a week.
Yeah. I think it's just because like it's always been a thing, so I'm wondering like the logic behind it, you know?
This because back then it used to be cool. Especially,
Yeah,
I think because the All-Star thing is it's like a fan event. It should be like geared more towards like appreciating the fans. Like
yeah,
being selected as an All-Star is obviously like for the player. Like you were an All-Star, you're this many times All-Star. It's that's pretty cool and important.
yeah.
However, like um what was I gonna say? Damn it, dude, my daughter just distracted me.
It's all good.
So what was I in the middle saying?
We're talking
Shit.
about boxing, knives.
No, okay,
Uh,
yeah. So it's just like, yeah, just don't you don't have to do something. Like
yeah,
you could just they could just be selected as all stars. You could do the all star first and second team. Your first team
yeah,
would be your starters. Your second team would be the reserves.
yeah. You could do that.
Do that, and then so that's you get a trophy delivered to your house. You know, you can get a jersey or whatever.
Hmm.
You know, like it could be that. Like you get a patch that you wear on your jersey, on your regular jersey or whatever that nobody else has, you know,
Yeah,
and people get to see, oh man, he's a 5-star all-star, you know, kind of like in the military or whatever.
yeah. Like, oh
So,
shit, he's
yeah,
really
like
good.
it's an accolade.
Yeah.
Being an all-star can be an accolade. We can take a week break and then just get back to business a week later.
Could you imagine your jersey decked out with a bunch of like all stars,
I would say like in the back would be cool, like
like
right underneath the last name, but like
yeah.
right above the number,
Okay.
you know?
I would just like I'm just looking at it in the tackiest way possible to keep adding stars each time you
Mm-hmm.
are. So you just look like some fucking ridiculous person. Like you just
Mm-hmm.
have like 12 stars on your back.
Yeah. But it also what you could do is if you're doing like the first and second team, so if first team all-star would be the starters, second team would be the reserves.
Yeah.
The first team all-star will be a gold star,
Okay.
and the second team all-star is going to be a silver star,
I like that. I actually do
right?
like that. Yeah, I actually really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam Silver's gonna hear this and see this, and then he's gonna shoot us for it.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, he's like they it's because they want to make an event about the all. They want to make it a whole event. They want it to be an event because they have to they can sell tickets.
Yeah.
They can sell tickets. They can they make
They want to
this
sell merch.
celebrities go and it's a whole thing. They're never gonna get rid of it, but it's a whole
Yeah.
thing. But like they really should. They should like the way to do it is just to make being an all-star an accolade.
Yeah.
Maybe they do like a press conference or a press release or press celebration the week that they're gonna be off. You know, they should have like a big like presentation, I would say, where they come out on stage. These are your all stars, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and then they have like a concert, and then they can hang out with the fans and then that's it. Then everybody goes home, and then nobody has any expectations that are not going to get met as far as someone trying or not.
Yeah.
Now you already know. It's like, hey, my guy is a 3-time All Star, and that's it. You
It's
know,
more like a
and
fan experience.
yeah, yeah, and you could even do like an All Star MVP. You know, like once you get selected, they
Yeah.
could do like an MVP between all the All Stars who scored the most, who made a bigger difference on their team
Yeah.
or whatever, and that star would be like a platinum star or some shit,
Yeah. We could do
or
something crazy with that. Yeah.
a rainbow star.
LGBT, baby.
Yeah,
Just imagine that. Rainbow Star.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what they do because it's like I feel like if you were said this like what 10 years ago, nobody would have ever guessed that we'd be going from east and west to this now, you know?
Right.
So, uh I'm always willing to try something new, especially if it makes the league a lot better, like the game itself a lot more interesting. So I'm always willing to take a chance on that one, but I just play it with the intensity of a pickup game at 24-hour fitness, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
that's all. That's
Yeah,
all I could ask for.
because they definitely do pickup games like that where they try way harder.
Yeah, amongst themselves too.
Hmm.
So it's like at least
I
you're getting
think
paid for this.
I think I got it.
What?
I think I got it, man.
What?
I think the All-Stars should go back to East and West, but it
Okay.
should be like a drinking challenge.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, like every player will have like two coolers on each side full of beer, full of booze, whatever. If a team scores a three on you, you gotta fucking take a shot. I want to see these players playing drunk as fuck, man.
Dude, who do
If
you
you
think
get
would take
su
it? Dude,
yeah,
do you
if you
think
get
Jalen Duren would pull up from three while drunk?
maybe. I mean, that would be fun to watch. How dumb they freak out, like all the silly shit that they could do.
Oh, ugh.
They need to do that. They gotta stop catering to the young fans. You gotta let them cuss.
You gotta have them
You gotta mic everybody up and hear all the bullshit that they talk. Like I'm
all
talking
the
for real, for real.
like Kevin Garnett shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He called me the he
I
called me
think
the N-word. What do you mean? Like
I
I
think
was
the
right here.
I think the broadcast should be, broadcasted by people who are not gonna act so professionally,
Okay.
aka us.
Yeah. A bunch
You
of
know, the both of
idiots.
us, yeah.
They could get like some comedians that like there's like they could get some good Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, guys that like
Yeah,
sports, put it that way.
yeah, yeah.
And then pair them up with like a Charles Barkley, a Shaq, and then Ernie just to keep some balance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's a pretty good what do you call it? That's a pretty good lineup. You have Ernie just keeping them organized,
Yeah.
two professional comedians, and then two funny guys, two funny NBA guys.
I want to see who like they should do like a drunk NBA All-Star.
Who would you want to see drunk?
Who everybody. I want to see the coaches get drunk. I want to see the water boy get drunk so that way like the towel guy, I want him to be fucked up so that way so when someone falls, he fucking forgets to wipe it and then somebody slips on that shit and then they fucking scald the shit out of him. I want to see that shit too.
I've seen something like that before. I
Yeah.
saw Russell Westbrook one time start like mopping on the floor
Mm-hmm.
at the Laker game.
Let's let's see who would I want to see like as far as the All-Stars go, man. I want to see man, I kind of want to see Cade Cunningham drunk as fuck.
Yeah, he seems very calm, so
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
be insane to see drunk.
Mm-hmm. Let's see him drunk. I think fucking Jokic would be hilarious drunk. Luca would be pretty funny drunk. Um, damn, dude, who would be like the
You know who I
ultimate
would not want to see drunk?
who?
Ja Morant.
No, no, no.
Y-
You want to see him high as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards drunk, perfect.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
good one. That's a really good one. Anthony Edwards drunk, fucking yeah.
trying to think who else. Danny Advia.
Denny Advia,
Yeah,
Turbo? Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Just see him drunk.
Yeah, just see him fucked up, just running back and forth. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I think Norman Powell, like just buzzing it would be cool. Like just seeing him on the sidelines with a drink, just
And you
fucking.
know who would be hilarious drunk? Kawhi.
Kawhi?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, with his laugh. Oh.
I I think I saw him smile one time
I did. I saw him
this
smile,
whole
but
time. This whole night,
I
this
saw
whole
him smile.
afternoon. Yeah, this whole afternoon. I mean,
Did you see him like go crazy though? Like
yeah.
I think in the against the was it the Stripe? No, the World.
Hmm.
Dude, I don't know if you saw, he was 5 for 5 from three.
Dude, he scored like 20 something points. Like
Yeah, he went
he
insane.
had more than half the points that everyone else scored like 12. He
He
scored like 30 points.
Yeah, he did a behind the back dribble and then just
Hmm.
straight up cut to the basket and just
Hmm.
dunked.
Yeah, that was really fun to watch.
I was like, oh my God. I was
Yeah.
just like, dude, I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen that Kawhi in a while, dude.
Yeah. You
Talk
haven't seen
about
that
letting
in
him cook.
you haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. But he was insane. He was going insane. Dude, I haven't
Yeah.
seen shit like that. Dude, that's a
I'm telling you, if Stripes would have, which he was with the Stripes, if they would have won, he would have gotten MVP
yeah. No, he
for
was
sure.
he was going crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
it was impressive. That was the most fun I've had watching Kawhi in a while. And
yeah,
we saw him play live. We
we
saw
did.
him,
We have seen him, and he goes
we
crazy too.
yeah, he won in overtime
Yeah, yeah, he goes
against
insane.
the Kings,
The Las Vegas Kings.
Las Vegas Kings. Well, that
Oh,
was like,
before I forget, I guess there is traction to get two teams in the NBA, two expansion teams.
oh, for real,
Yeah, I guess there is talks. So it looks like the two front runners
it's
are
Vegas.
Las Vegas and Seattle.
Oh, okay, I'm
So
cool
that
with that.
means they want to move one of the teams that's already in the Western Conference over to the East.
To the
So
East.
yeah.
Well, they would have to move like a team that's already like close enough to like the
Hmm.
East where it make like a Minnesota,
Yeah.
like a Memphis, like an OKC. Well, no, OKC is a little more on the West, like Midwest, but like,
Yeah, so I think they would probably move either New Orleans
hmm
or the Wolves.
I don't think they would move I mean, no, they would keep them. Obviously, they would keep it in Minnesota, but they would just change conferences, right?
Yeah, that's all they would do.
hmm
Or the Grizzlies. I wonder if they would probably yeah, because I'm not sure how they would do that, but essentially what it would do is now let's just say it's the Pelicans, just because in my head they're moving the worst team, and
hmm
so now the East would have 16 teams, the West would have 14, but now you can add Seattle, that's 15, and then Las Vegas, and that's 16, so a total of 32 teams. So I could see that panning out, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they would call what do you call it? The Kings though. I mean the Kings, the Las Vegas team. We
The
already
Las
said that
Vegas thing?
Las Vegas Kings.
It'll probably be something whack. The Las Vegas Terminators or some shit like that. It'll be
Yeah.
something generic, I bet. The Las Vegas Comets or something.
It says, yeah, it looks like they're going to move forward on a discussion in March. So I guess Seattle does want it back. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, in fairness, see, yeah, looks like those two teams. Um, I mean, it would be cool to see a Seattle team again.
hmm
So I'm just wondering, like, but especially since OKC be what were the Seattle Sonics was the OKC. I'm just like, how does that uh how does that change it, you know? So who would you want to see? Or
Um,
are you okay with those two teams?
yes and no. I would say I would want Seattle.
Hmm.
Obviously, Las Vegas is like the prime choice because they're already getting all sports teams all over.
Hmm.
But I think what would be really fun is to have a Mexico City team.
They already have a G League team there.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you were to have like because you already have a Canadian team, why don't you make the NBA more of a North American type of thing?
Yeah,
So you have a Mexico, the south of the border team,
yeah,
you know, and then you can call them the Mexico City tacos,
yeah.
the Mexico City sombreros.
Yeah, I think they're called their G League team is called Los Capitanes.
Los Capitanes, that's
Yeah.
whack, whack.
Whack, get
Whack,
out.
get out. Yeah, I mean that's kind of cool, but like I think they could think of something else, something a little cooler.
Yeah, I think they're looking at Latin America and Caribbean as well. But yeah, like that would be the two teams that are like or the two cities in the highest contention, I guess, would be Seattle and LA.
They could do a Puerto Rican team.
That would be crazy.
The Puerto Rican Bad Bunnies.
The Puerto Rican bad but he would probably be like a part owner if that's
Yeah,
the
for sure. Yeah.
he apparently wanted to pay for the so the like the World Baseball Classic is coming up, which is like the World Cup for baseball.
Yeah.
And I guess the teams that have Puerto Rican players, some of them didn't want to pay for insurance in case they got injured at the tournament. So Bad Bunny was like, "Well, I'll pay for it. Fuck it. If they get hurt, I'll
Mm.
pay for it." And they still didn't sign off on it.
No,
I'd be like,
baseball's whack.
you guys are whack, dude."
I think there's a player who was what do you call it? He was no longer allowed to participate in that game, the fucking classic, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
because he was smoking reefer.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
yeah, no, I remember talking to William Henderson about this shit because he's a big baseball nerd,
Uh-huh.
you know, and he would be fucking most boring sport in the world. And yeah, I was like, that's fucking whack. For what do you mean they can't smoke reefer? He's like, oh, it's not for like the league, it's for like the World Series. I mean, the
Baseball.
World Cup of baseball, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, but still, it's fucking, what the hell's gonna happen if they smoke weed? Seriously,
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
they
World Cup.
should, yeah, I don't know. They should make two leagues when it comes to baseball. They should do the regular, good old American league, you know, good old American baseball, the way it's being played now, and they should do one with players that are all juicing.
Oh, Javi Baez. That's who it is.
Yeah,
Oh, damn, he's good. That sucks. He's really good.
wanted to chill out probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, especially because weed does nothing. Um, it's not like a fucking PEDs like
It's not
PEDs
gonna
over
help you.
here.
It's not gonna help you. It's not
No,
gonna
it's
hurt
not.
you. If anything, it could hurt you. So, but like, who cares? That's
Yeah.
his choice.
Oh, okay. I see. I was looking at the expansion. You know who
Hmm.
I think they're gonna do it? I think they're gonna do it by division.
By division.
I think they're gonna remove whoever they remove from it. Um, that's who they would place in there. You get me?
Oh, I see. So if it's Seattle, it would be like the what? The
P
Northwestern,
Pacific.
the
No, the
Pacific.
Northwest. So I
Yeah,
could see that. So who's in the fuck is the Northwest? Trailblazers, Utah, Nuggets,
it's
Timberwolves.
Utah. Utah. By Utah.
I don't think they would move Utah. Utah's right in the middle of the state. I
Utah can go fuck itself. We want Seattle back.
We want Seattle back. Yeah, I could see them doing some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you think, what if they did like a tournament? Like if you win, you get to keep your team in your city, but if you lose, Seattle gonna take your ass.
Seattle, just move them there.
Seattle gonna take that ass.
Yeah, like I think that's probably the way they're gonna go, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Because
I'd have
every
to.
it seems like every division kind of has someone that you can move.
Yeah,
Because you're not getting rid of the team.
no.
You're just swapping them to a different conference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I farted.
Nice.
See, like for example, in the East, in the Atlantic Division, you got Boston, New York, Toronto, Philadelphia, and Brooklyn.
Yep.
You get the hell out of here with Brooklyn, you know. Um, in the Central Division, you got Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Indiana. Honestly, I don't think I would want to get rid of any of those teams.
Honestly, me neither.
Yeah, no, it's just there's just a lot of maybe. No, I don't want to say it.
They're gonna have to think. They're definitely gonna have to think about it.
Yeah, yeah, shit. They can't just add. Oh, fuck, no, they can't.
No, because then yeah,
Because then
like
the
there's
divisions are going to be off too.
yeah, they're gonna have to throw it off or like remove one team.
Hmm. Wait, so if they add two teams, aren't the divisions aren't two divisions going to have one too many?
No, because now they would have one conference would have 16 and then well both would have 16 now because the East gets added one and West gets one removed, but then now you are adding two to get it back up to 16.
Mm,
So the only one that's really losing a place is the West, but that's why
mm,
they're replacing it with two teams because the East is getting an extra one.
mm,
Yeah, so I'm trying to see who they. Yeah, because I guess that w West division is probably just like, yeah, maybe it's no, I don't know. It's so fucking weird how divisions are done by. There we go. Atlantic. Yeah, they wouldn't remove anybody there. So I would assume three, four, five, six. Oh, okay, that's weird. Because Southeast is weird, that division.
mm.
So I could see them either moving Minnesota or probably Memphis. Yeah, just because
I'll
they're
tell
like right
you,
next to it.
I'll tell you why Minnesota might be a good choice.
Hmm.
Just for them to swap to a different conference, because now that's going to make the Eastern Conference a little more competitive.
Yeah. Because could you imagine now having to go, like you guys having to go through Minnesota now?
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd have to play them 4 times in a season instead
Yeah.
of just twice, and then you're like, oh, all right, cool. Like we got through it, oh, they beat us twice, but that's it. And
Hmm.
then there's like, oh, we beat them once and we split the series, but now it's like, oh man, we gotta go against them 4 times, and then they're like, they could become our rivals now. It's
Now
like,
you're in the playoffs against them.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and you gotta have a playoff series against them.
Do you really want to go up against Anthony Edwards in the playoffs?
Not really, but it would be exciting.
Yeah,
It
it
would be a
would. It
test.
would.
It would
Yeah, it
be a
would be a
test.
test. And you're like, not really, but it would be exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like like if you're me who has no skin in the game, it's like, yeah, but as someone who's had to go up against the Timberwolves, it's like, yeah, it's not fun, but it is exciting.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do we want to talk about our conspiracy theory that we had about the Mavericks?
Your conspiracy. I'm just agreeing with everything, sure.
All right. So this is a conversation that I had with my friend, just because I didn't know, but I'll pull up the text. This is when the bullet comes in through the window. Um,
Both of us at the same time.
yeah. Yeah, but my bullet hits you for some reason. It's just because of the screen.
Yeah.
So my friend had this conspiracy theory, and I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's a cons I don't think it's like a conspiracy theory because I feel like that implies that there's almost like no like weight to it. I think there's a
Hmm.
lot of like weight to it just because of how he explained it. But it's basically the Dallas Mavericks and Luka trade with going on with Mark Cuban right now. So
Hmm.
basically, if anyone hasn't noticed, is Mark Cuban wants back into ownership again for the Dallas Mavericks, which is awfully convenient considering they just traded AD. So now you know the team's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Team's going to be horrible. So now Mark wants back in, and the way that he is looking at it is Mark Cuban sells it to build casinos outside of the stadium because obviously that's a big thing that they've wanted to do. I did not know gambling was illegal in Texas. Apparently it is.
Hmm.
So,
You would
but
think, right? You would think Texas is like, yeah, you're allowed to do anything. You could,
you can own a gun.
you could shoot a coyote if you see one.
Yeah, they don't care. Fuck it. But apparently gambling is, not allowed there. So the logic is he sold the team in order to get his casinos made, right?
Hmm.
Not a crazy conspiracy. I mean, that's just kind of a point A to B. But his logic is they're gonna gut the team and be bad because now they got rid of AD, Luca, and any other, supporting role player. Um, the fan base is gonna be pissed off, so less fans are gonna come in, and then they're gonna tell the city, build our casino complex or we're moving the team. The
Hmm.
team, they're gonna cave to the team, so the team now gets um the casinos because they're gonna cave in. Um, and then Mark Cuban buys in again after it was destroyed. The fans get new energy because they're going to see Mark Cuban's back and they're going to be like, "Oh, that's our guy." And they're gonna start reinvesting to the team. They're gonna get more asses in seats, and then Cuban gets his team back and casinos all off of taxpayer dollars. Classic private equity move.
Yeah. Yeah, the shit you could try to do if you're rich as fuck, man.
It's
And you got
insane, dude.
influence. And you got influence. It's just like,
Hmm.
hey man, why don't you just stay rich and sail away?
Yeah,
Like, what do you need more for? Like, and here's the thing. If that's the case, we don't need a fucking team in Vegas.
yeah,
We'll just wait for Mark Cuban to do this shit with his casinos, and we'll have a freaking, we'll have pretty much the same shit, but in Texas.
yeah. It's just like people want to just keep making more money and all of that.
That's it. That's all
My
it
whole
is.
thing, I think our whole thing was Nico in on it, you know? And I feel like that's something we haven't really been able to figure out yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he explained it was um he might have been the fall guy or the inside man or something. You say he's an inside man.
No, I said he was an inside man because he was like a Laker fan
Yeah,
and he wanted to help the Lakers. That's why he made that move. I think like you given that theory, he might have just been the useful idiot. You gotta have for conspiracies like this, you need a useful idiot.
yeah.
You know?
Because it's like in Batman, I don't know if you've seen The Dark Knight Rises,
Mm-hmm.
when Bane tells him they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And they did, you know.
Yeah.
Nico was the one that took the fall for it.
Yeah.
Whether or not he was in on it, irrelevant. It's good to
Yeah.
know because then you can figure out, oh, is Nico an idiot or is he a victim also of a greater like conspiracy?
Here's a question: has Nico Harrison ever had a good move? Was he responsible for the Kyrie move?
I'm not sure.
Because I mean, they acquired Kyrie. It's not like they traded for Kyrie. But has he ever made like a significantly good trade?
I don't know. I'd have to look into him. Let me
When they
see.
got maybe when they got PJ Washington,
Maybe.
when they got PJ Washington and Derek Jones Jr.
Yeah, let's see
Maybe
who.
that was a good move.
What did he? Okay, he became president of basketball operations in 2021. Uh, so I mean, with him, they did get to the conference finals and the NBA finals. So he did get those like pieces of PJ Washington, get Daniel Gafford,
Daniel Gafford, yeah.
yeah, and all of them. And I think Derek Jones was another guy. Um, as far as Kyrie, I mean, I don't know because Mark Cuban is also still heavily he was the owner. So I don't know. It does make a different environment when Mark Cuban is your owner, you know? Because I think he's a very hands-on type of owner, you know?
Yeah. I don't
So
know. But Mark Cuban he's too rich.
yeah.
He's too rich, man. And yet, if this theory is true, like why can't you just build casinos with your money, dude? What do you got to use taxpayer dollars for? Like, what do you gotta use the poor people's money just so you don't use yours?
If I don't have to pay for something, why should I? Basically, that's the logic they're taking.
No, no, I know, but you can, and if we don't have to be playing, like I'm saying we as like the general public. So,
Yeah.
say if I lived in Dallas, I'm like if we don't have to pay for it either, and you can, and this is what you want, why are we paying for it?
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yeah.
know,
But
just
rich
because
people never look at it that
there's
way.
a, I mean, obviously they're gonna freaking enjoy the casinos, and
Yeah.
they're just gonna be giving away more of their money after it's built too. So it's
Yeah.
just like it's so much greed that it's like
Yeah.
fuck, man,
It's the levels of greed they talked about in the Bible, man.
it's insane. It's insane. Where it's just like I want to build casinos so I could take people's money, but I don't want to use money, so I'm gonna do this whole scheme, so that way at the end of it, the people pay for it themselves.
Yeah.
So they pay for it, but then when it's open, they're gonna lose all their money to me. Weird, man. It's
So you never lost money
you've
because
never, yeah,
you did not have to put up your own money or your own capital to make that casino happen.
man.
Yeah, it's not a crazy theory. Not a
It's
crazy theory.
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
There's enough like, weight into it where I could see that's the case. Obviously, we'll find out like 5, 10 years from now
Hmm.
because I mean, even then, if Mark Cuban doesn't get the team back, did he really lose? Because now they get the casinos.
Yeah. Or there's an alternate view of this. What if
Mm.
Mark Cuban is a Dallas Mavericks fan? He loves being from Dallas, Texas, and he's like, nah, hell no, I can't see my team go this like this.
This is my baby. He
I,
did. He did rebuild it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they won a championship off of his moves as well.
Yeah.
You know, when they had Dirk Nowitzki and they had, Jason Kidd,
Jason
Jason,
Terry.
Jason Terry, they had JJ Barrera, Peja Stojakovic.
Good
Like,
players.
yeah, solid players.
Tyson Chandler.
Oh yeah, Tyson Chandler, yeah. Fool had a long ass back, dude.
Yeah.
He had like a long torso. Um, it was like 7 foot, but like all torso.
Imagine just
Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, so like Mark Cuban is like he would be at all the games. He would be sitting courtside. He would be celebrating, high-fiving fans, talking shit to the opposing players, getting into it with the refs, getting ejected by the refs. Like he was
yeah.
in it, man. He was in it.
Yeah.
So maybe he just sees the direction that the Mavericks are going right now, and maybe he's like, these motherfuckers don't know anything. They're gonna ruin the team. I need to get
Yeah.
in there, but I
Yeah.
can't use all my money because like that would be stupid. So then he's like, you know what? Let me try to partner up with another person and be like, hey, let me get back in there. Let me buy this off this fucking evil couple that I sold it to and
Yeah.
rebuild and do it the right way.
It would be one of the more insane stories in the NBA to happen. Selling a team and then buying it back. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's happened before.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like that. That would be a first, I think. Like an owner
Mm-hmm.
selling it, but buying it down back later down the line.
Yeah.
Like that's a crazy thing. I'm looking at like all of his like looking at his Nico Harrison's wiki page about it when he
Mm-hmm.
was saying defense wins championships. It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this decision was critical too. Yeah, really, the back. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't know. Um, we'll find out, dude. We're gonna find out later down the years if this is a you know inside job or not. I want to see the ESPN 30 for 30 documentary or him on Draymond's podcast.
Yeah. I will say this right now. If they ever do a documentary about that shit when it comes out, we fucking better be in it.
Yeah, I want this clip to be on it. Two idiots
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. Two morons who, didn't even come up with the theory themselves.
Yeah, we did not. This is all
It
my
was,
friend. Yeah,
yeah,
but
your friend did.
I'm not gonna say his name until after the documentary. I don't want him to be on somebody's hit list.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Damn, dude.
yeah, because now there's three bodies we're gonna bury in the river.
Damn, dude.
But that's my logic. So
Hmm.
we'll see, dude. We're gonna have to see what's gonna happen down here. So because I honestly thought that Luca was gonna win at least one title with the Dallas Mavericks had he stayed there.
I think he could have definitely, and they were slowly building the right team to do it. I mean, they got to the finals.
Yeah,
They got to the finals. It was just they fucking ran into the best team in the world, fucking Boston Celtics that season.
yeah.
That
It was
season
just
that season the Celtics were just unbeatable. And the fact that honestly the fact that Dallas made it to the finals in the first place was really impressive.
yeah. They shouldn't have put it that
They
way.
weren't the favorites at all. I think it was
No.
like OKC or Denver
Yeah,
or
and
even Minnesota.
it just came down to um it wasn't OKC wasn't there yet.
Hmm.
Um and then I think I'm trying to think who else they beat. I think they beat Minnesota to get there, but um I think they also got enough pieces around Luca. Like they got PJ Washington, they got Kyrie, they had Daniel
Ben
Gafford and Derek
Gafford, Derek
Lively.
Lively.
You know,
Yeah.
I think they just needed at least in order to beat you guys, they needed two guys that could shoot threes
Hmm.
because guys like Reggie Bullock and Derrick Jones Jr. were not going to cut it shooting
Hmm.
threes. That was 2024, right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so let me look at the rosters. But I don't think they were gonna be able to do it because like you guys just had more like you guys had a deeper, I don't want to say deeper roster because I think you guys were only 7 men deep, but your guys' roster itself was more flex. Like you guys could shoot, you guys could defend, whereas the Mavericks could only do one or the other, like their
Hmm.
bench. And I think
Yeah.
that was the problem going into that series, Yeah, because yeah, you guys were blowing them out even like the last game, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, because you guys had okay, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Luke Cornett, Porzingis, Peyton Pritchard, Jason Tatum, Derek White. Yeah, like that's already you know,
That's
solid
already
three.
a lot.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you guys had at least 9 guys that could play meaningful minutes. And then with the Luca, it's just Luca, Gaffer, 2, Josh
Kyrie.
Green, 3, Hardaway. Tim Hardaway couldn't hit a three to save his life. Jaden Hardy, Kyrie Irving, Derek Jones Jr., Maxi Kleber. Yeah, it's a good NBA team, but it's not
Yeah.
beating that team.
Yeah. I mean, but it was just like you kind of had to move some pieces around to try to get to that level.
Hmm.
Like, but yeah, like I don't think they were far. I don't think they were far off from getting
No.
a team that could have Luca win a championship with Dallas.
Yeah,
They
because
were they were pretty close.
his whole logic was what do you call it? Dallas roster. Let me see. That yeah, like they couldn't defend or whatever the fuck. But it was just kind of like Luca was injured at the time, and like just because you were falling down like this, it doesn't mean you hit the need to hit the reset button, you know? Like you had enough to get through that shit. Yeah, it was just a bad fucking move. Yeah. Yeah, because then at the end of it, they had Max Crit. No, that's Spencer Dinwiddie's not bad. Daniel Gafford, Jaden Hardy. Yeah, Kai Jones, Caleb Martin. Yeah, you just needed something else, dude. You just needed like to wait for like an opening, dude. Like that was basically it. Wasn't a crazy. You didn't need to hit the reset button like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think that it was like their intention to hit the reset button, but they inadvertently did.
Hmm.
Because like, I mean, Anthony Davis was injury prone. Like, like maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, fucking a trade for Anthony Davis would have made more sense.
Yeah,
Because you kind of he was a better player like that. Like he was a player you can kind of depend on a little more.
yeah.
But like,
Not
yeah,
31-year-old Anthony
yeah. As
Davis.
of late, it's too he can't stay healthy, dude. He
Yeah,
can't stay healthy. But like for a guy like him, he's like he's skilled, especially for the position that he plays.
yeah,
Like he could be a great asset, but I just feel like your career kind of goes to die when you end up in Washington.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's like fucking hell, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not go into depth for Anthony Davis. Like, remember when we were talking about like what teams needed, and we were talking about Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
I would not go into depth for Anthony Davis to get 80 at this moment in time.
No, just
Even
switch
though it
his.
would take them over the top, it's just
Yeah,
not. If you could get him for a lot cheaper, then I would. But
which
not
is
to wait for
getting
them. Like
it's getting to the point where you might be able to.
you might be able to.
You might
So
be able to now like get him on like a veteran's minimum now. Like
yeah,
that's where it's headed towards
yeah,
with
you're gonna have to
AD.
wait for that contract to run out and then see, you know, what else that they would want to do. But I mean, but if you're Detroit, look at the draft, see what you can do, see if you can get a big man that can stretch the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, yeah. Otherwise, they're gonna be fighting in the stand. Do you saw that fight, Charlotte and Detroit?
Who was it? Miles Bridges?
Yeah, fighting Jalen Duren
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Isaiah Stewart. I guess they call him Beef Stew.
Oh, Isaiah Stewart like left the bench and just
Yeah, he was just
poof.
like he was like this, dude. He was
I
just
I
like.
I I think he went he took he swung And then fucking, I think it was Miles Bridges ducked it completely, and he just
Yeah,
fucking boom tackled him. Like it was almost like these motherfuckers have scrapped before.
you can tell they have some hood in them. They have hood
Yeah, for sure.
tendencies.
For now they do.
Yeah,
Now they
definitely.
do. They're
Isaiah
not just
Stewart, yeah.
they're not just brandishing weapons
Yeah.
and they think that makes you
Yeah.
gangster. You know, no, like these motherfuckers like we're gonna scrap and then afterwards we'll talk about weapons.
Isaiah Stewart looks like he would get grab the gun from Jaw and then punch him with it.
You go, what you gonna do with this? Bam!
Pistol
Beat
whip
the
him
shit out of
and just
it.
pistol whip him.
What you gonna do with this besides piss me off?
Yeah, they start fucking kicking him. You can't tell me that's not something Isaiah Stewart would do.
Yeah, it would be. It would be,
Oh
yeah.
God. What are you gonna do?
What you
Bam!
gonna do with this besides piss me off?
Oh fuck. That was funny. All right, I think we're about to wrap up. Do you have anything else to add?
No, sir, man. I can't wait for next week. Next week we get the game. We get the real basketball started, and after the All-Star break, man,
That's when
that's when
fools
shit
start
ramps.
putting.
That's when shit ramps up, man. This is when
Yeah,
freaking people play like teams, players. They push hard, and you know we're gonna see what happens. Let's see what kind of playoff push everybody has.
we're gonna see a playoff push or a playoff fall off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to see who's the victim and who pushes through, dude.
Yeah.
All right, well that wraps it up for another episode of the We Can't Dunk podcast. I've been your host, Sergio Mendez. Carlos, anything else to say?
Nope.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for another episode. We'll be back here next week. Catch you soon. Later.